My name is Fulton Leroy Washington. I'm a self-taught artist who learned to paint with oils while serving a federal sentence for a crime I did not commit. I'm honored to be here and be your commencement speaker. And I give honor to God for blessing me with this expanded freedom beyond the prison walls to address you here today. I'd like to also acknowledge and thank Dean Brett Steele, Associate Deans Victoria Marks and Lauren McCarthy, the Assistant Dean Michael Chung, and all of the leadership of the school, with a very, very special thanks to Anna Marie Burt and her team for getting me here today. To the parents and the loved ones of these extraordinary students, the undergrads and the grads who make up this definitely very special arts and architecture class of 2021. Thank you for having me. I come before you following a unique path of education, having gained knowledge and having learned through experience one of life's most valuable lessons. Time is your most valuable asset. Please repeat that after me. Time is your most valuable asset. Out of all the things that you can obtain in this life, time is the only thing that you cannot get back. You can replace your phone, your clothes, your car, your house, your job, career, your health, and even your education, but you cannot replace time. Once it's passed, it's gone forever. My advice to you is, don't waste time. Use your time to benefit others, and others will benefit you. You are the creators of the future. So I want to give you 4 points of advice. 1, start early so you won't be late. You know the old cliche, the early bird gets the worm. 2, get prepared and stay prepared. Never stop learning or continuing to educate yourself. 3, know what you'll do next. Don't go to sleep unless you know what you're going to wake up for. And 4, the only way to predict the future is to create the future. Don't dismiss or abandon your creative ideas. They are the reality. I now want to share my personal story with you. And another piece of advice. Do not let life's circumstances dictate the use of your time. You can be in this world and not of it. I'm sure you all will face difficult and challenging times ahead. Your time is yours to spend as you choose. I was falsely accused, wrongfully convicted, and sentenced to life in federal prison without the possibility of parole. I chose to be optimistic in a life of despair. I believed in the legal system and that one day I would be freed. See, I believe that faith without works is dead. So with my faith, I continue to work towards a better future. The confinement that I suffered only held my physical body, but could not capture my mind or my desire to learn, be creative, and to share with others. Realizing that I would be a senior citizen by the time I got out, I quickly decided to pursue art as an activity that would allow me to be creative, to support my legal fight to prove my innocence, and provide me with the career once I returned to the streets. I didn't stop there. I found myself in new worlds being housed in 3 different prisons, 3 different states, with 3 different groups of inmates, amongst 3 different communities, all living in fear, in need of hope and guidance into a new way of thinking and a new purpose in life. I decided to lead by example. I was blessed to share my gift as an artist and use my art as a way of communicating. My paintings told the stories of my fight through the legal system, recording history for fairness and criminal justice reform. I became the art instructor at every institution I was housed. Through my sharing of self-knowledge, experience, and skills, many of the inmates found hope in a new purpose in life as they pursued their individual fields of interest. Some became writers, some legal scholars, group leaders, better parents, and even artists. Some, like myself, also became advocates for criminal justice reform. We physically exist in a binary world, a world of days and nights, hot and cold, right and wrong, this or that, students and teachers, creators and consumers. But you, in selecting arts and architecture, chose to be creators. You are the future of the world. The world needs creators, artists, architects, dancers, choreographers, makers and designers of all kinds to fashion our future. I believe that it is you in this world that have been chosen to redirect what this world will look and function like in the future. Your education in arts and architecture prepares you to create the world as you envision it. A world in balance with nature that is able to expand in population without decay and prejudice. A world with safe, reusable energy. A world in which housing and transportation and products that we make don't just consume energy, but have the capability to produce energy from nature. Imagine that the exterior of cars and trucks harness the sun and the wind as reusable energy. A world where surfaces of cargo containers are lined with solar panels to supplement energy, to supplement the energy that it takes to transport the cargo. Imagine that. Imagine a world in which personal human transportation, say the car, is not limited to the ground, but gives you the choice whether to drive, fly, or go beneath the sea. Imagine that your personal energy transports you anywhere that you want to be. A world where humans are living off the planet while still supporting this world. A new way of thinking is especially important right now as we transcend to the 21st century into saving our planet while exploring the galaxy for new worlds to share. Note, I didn't say new worlds to conquer. You can use your creativity and your art to communicate your truth, your vision, your ideas for the future, to teach us all a better, kinder, more equitable, sustainable way of being in the world. UCLA Arts Class of 2021, I made 2 special gifts for you that you will receive in the mail in the coming weeks. One would be a t-shirt in remembrance of this day. And the other is a time chart bookmark that allows you to reference your age to how many years you have already lived compared to how many days that you have left to be creative. The chart, which you should be able to see on the screen right now, explains that if you live to be 100 years old, you only get 36,500 days. When using the time chart, keep in mind that there are only 24 hours in each day, and it's up to you to choose what you do with them regardless of how long you live. I advise you to use the time chart with your calendar to set your daily, weekly, and monthly activities. Use it to set your short, midterm, and long-term goals. Try to plan your life and your careers out at least 5 years at a time, if you can. And reference the chart to see if your goals are being met daily and whether your days are good days or bad compared to the goals that you set. While never forgetting the past, it's up to us, the creative minds of our time, to share and record our thoughts and our ideals to help sustain the future. It is also important that your creativity and your work never stop. You must not let the circumstances and pressures of this life suppress your creative imagination, because your imagination is our future. If you fail to create, we fail to grow. If we fail to grow, we soon fail to exist. Time is your most valuable asset. Be selective, thoughtful, and careful how you spend it. Don't waste time. Go from here and create the future. Keep your bookmarks in your mind. Use it throughout the days of your life as a reminder that time is a gift and it's your greatest asset. Make the world a better place to live for yourself, for your children, and society by using your educational training to help others. For me, today was a good day. Thank you all for sharing your time with me. Congratulations, UCLA Arts Class of 2021. Thank you.